The process of settling a car accident claim involves a complex interplay of legal evaluations, insurance negotiations, and, often, meticulous medical assessments. These elements can collectively extend the timeline of a settlement, especially when ensuring that all the details are accounted for accurately. In New York, with its specific no-fault insurance system and regulations, these steps can become even more intricate. The time it takes to resolve a claim can be influenced by the particulars of the incident, the extent of the damages and injuries involved, and the determination of liability, among other factors. Factors that impact the duration of a car accident settlement. When you're involved in a car accident in New York, the settlement process can be lengthy and complex. Several factors can influence the duration of a car accident settlement, and understanding these can help set realistic expectations and potentially expedite the process. Severity of injuries. The severity of the injuries sustained in a car accident is a significant factor in the settlement timeline. New York follows a no-fault insurance system, which means that for minor accidents, your own insurance company will pay for your medical bills and lost earnings, regardless of who caused the accident. However, if the injuries meet the serious injury threshold as defined by New York law, then you may step outside the no-fault system and pursue a claim against the at-fault driver. Complexity of liability assessment. Determining liability in a New York car accident can be complicated. New York's comparative negligence rule means that each party involved can be held proportionally responsible for the accident. The process of establishing fault involves collecting and analyzing evidence, which can be time-consuming, especially when the accident circumstances are complex. Disputes over damages. The amount of compensation you are entitled to receive is often a contentious issue. Disputes arise over what constitutes fair compensation for damages such as pain and suffering, emotional distress, and loss of enjoyment of life, which are recoverable in New York if you have suffered a serious injury. Involvement of multiple parties. When a car accident involves multiple vehicles, the settlement process can become significantly more complicated. Each driver's insurance company may be involved, and there may be multiple claims and cross-claims to resolve. The involvement of commercial entities, such as when a company-owned vehicle is part of the accident, further complicates the situation due to the larger policies and corporate legal teams often involved. Legal processes involved in a car accident settlement. In New York, the legal processes involved in reaching a car accident settlement are structured to ensure that all parties have a fair opportunity to present their case and receive compensation following state laws. These processes can be intricate and time-consuming, reflecting the care with which the state's legal system approaches these matters. Gathering evidence and documentation. The first step in the legal process of a car accident claim in New York is to gather all relevant evidence and documentation. This includes 1. Police reports. A report from the police is crucial as it provides an official account of the accident. 2. Medical records. 3. Witness statements. 4. Photos and videos. 5. Expert testimony. Negotiating with insurance adjusters. Once you have filed your claim and your insurer has all the necessary documentation, negotiations with insurance adjusters begin. Insurance adjusters review the evidence, assess the claim's value, and typically start with a lower settlement offer. In New York, where comparative negligence applies, adjusters will also consider the degree of fault that each party bears for the accident. Mediation and arbitration proceedings. If negotiations reach an impasse, mediation or arbitration may be the next steps. These alternative dispute resolution methods are often faster and less costly than going to trial. In New York, mediation is a voluntary process where a neutral third party helps facilitate a settlement between the disputing parties. Arbitration, which can be binding or non-binding, involves a more formal process where an arbitrator hears the evidence and makes a decision. Filing a lawsuit if settlement negotiations fail. When settlement negotiations, mediation, or arbitration do not yield a satisfactory outcome, filing a lawsuit may be the next step. In New York, the statute of limitations for personal injury claims is generally 3 years from the date of the accident. It is crucial to initiate legal proceedings within this timeframe to preserve your right to seek compensation through the courts. Common challenges in resolving car accident settlements. Settling a car accident claim in New York can be fraught with challenges. The laws and regulations in place are designed to protect the parties involved, but they can also contribute to the complexity of the settlement process. Here are some common challenges that claimants may encounter. Insufficient insurance coverage. One of the primary challenges in resolving a car accident settlement in New York is dealing with insufficient insurance coverage. New York law mandates that drivers maintain a certain level of liability insurance. This includes $25,000 for bodily injury and $50,000 for the death of one person involved in an accident. In cases where an accident affects multiple people, the required coverage increases to $50,000 for bodily injury and $100,000 for death. Additionally, drivers must have $10,000 in coverage for property damage per accident. Disputed liability. Determining fault in a car accident can be contentious. New York operates under a comparative negligence system, which means that each party involved in an accident can be assigned a percentage of fault, and any compensation awarded will be reduced by the claimant's degree of fault. Inaccurate or insufficient documentation. The success of a car accident claim often hinges on the quality and comprehensiveness of the documentation presented. Inaccurate or insufficient documentation can create substantial hurdles in proving the claim. The impact of insurance companies on settlement timelines. Insurance companies play a significant role in the settlement process after a car accident in New York. While they can aid in resolving claims efficiently, there are instances where their actions may inadvertently or deliberately delay the settlement. Understanding the methods by which insurance companies may slow the process is important for claimants seeking timely compensation. Investigation and evaluation of claims. Upon a claim being filed, insurance companies in New York are obligated to conduct an investigation into the incident. This investigation is necessary to evaluate the validity and value of the claim. However, the process can be time-consuming, especially for complex cases involving serious injuries or disputes over liability. Insurers must acknowledge the claim within 15 days and decide on the claim within 30 days after receiving all necessary information, according to New York insurance law. Yet, in practice, the process may take longer if the insurance company contends that further investigation is required to assess the claim properly. Requesting additional documentation or information. Another method by which insurance companies may delay the settlement process is by asking for additional documentation or information. While these requests can be legitimate, particularly if the initial submission was incomplete or unclear, they may also serve to prolong negotiations unnecessarily. In New York, insurers are expected to request only relevant information, and such requests must be reasonable. However, there is often a fine line between due diligence and delay, and insurance companies may operate in the gray areas of these requirements. Lowball settlement offers. A common strategy used by some insurance companies is to make a lowball settlement offer in the hope that a claimant, eager to resolve the matter quickly, will accept less than what is fair. This can be particularly challenging in New York, where the cost of medical treatment and other expenses related to an accident can be high. Claimants may need significant negotiation or legal assistance to counter these offers and seek appropriate compensation. Strategies for expediting the car accident settlement process. Achieving a timely settlement following a car accident in New York can be a complex task. However, there are several strategies that individuals can employ to help expedite the process. These strategies can be particularly important in New York, where navigating the no-fault insurance system and liability laws can be challenging. Hiring an experienced car accident attorney. One of the most effective ways to expedite the car accident settlement process is by hiring an attorney who is widely experienced in car accident claims and is familiar with New York's specific laws and procedures. An experienced attorney can handle all communication with insurance companies, help ensure all documentation is submitted correctly and on time, and negotiate effectively on your behalf. They can also advise you when it may be necessary to pursue additional legal action to obtain a fair settlement. Promptly reporting the accident to the insurance company. Under New York's no-fault insurance laws, it is crucial to report the accident to your insurance company as soon as possible. New York requires that the no-fault accident benefits claim be filed within 30 days of the accident. Prompt reporting ensures compliance with these regulations and allows the insurance company to begin processing your claim immediately. Quick reporting can also help prevent disputes about the timeliness of your claim and can help speed up the overall settlement process. Compiling a strong case with supporting evidence. Gathering and organizing all relevant evidence from the outset can expedite the claims process. This means obtaining a copy of the police report, collecting medical records that document your injuries, taking photographs of the accident scene and vehicle damage, and securing witness statements if available. In New York, having a comprehensive package of evidence ready when filing your claim can prevent delays due to requests for additional information and can strengthen your position in negotiations or any subsequent legal proceedings. Seeking legal assistance for a faster car accident settlement. In New York, the aftermath of a car accident can be as complicated and stressful as the event itself, particularly when it comes to settling claims. Legal assistance can play a pivotal role in streamlining this process. Having a car accident attorney by your side not only provides legal representation but can also expedite the settlement process. Benefits of hiring a car accident attorney. A car accident attorney with experience in New York's specific laws can be invaluable. They understand the intricacies of the state's no-fault insurance system, liability issues, and the strategies that insurance companies may use to minimize payouts. Attorneys can help in several ways. 1. Navigating legal complexities. 2. Valuing your claim. 3. Efficiency. Call us today at 929-274-8000 to schedule a consultation.